Hey guys, it's Karen from Confetti and Curves and thanks so much for watching. Welcome to my channel. I have a little sort of autumn type haul here for you guys this week. I have been out and about over the past few days and I've picked up a few goodies. I have some makeup, I have some bath and body, some sort of candles and some stationery as well too. It's just sort of one of those things. I think it's because it's a new season. As much as I love summer, I think it's gorgeous and all the rest of it, but I have to say I think autumn is probably my favourite time of the year, just for the colour of the trees and the sort of the darker nights setting in, and then the countdown to Halloween and then finally Christmas and stuff like that there. So I just sort of think that this time of year is very, very exciting, and I can get to wear my sort of, you know, my scarves and my boots and all that there kind of stuff. So yeah, so I'm really excited. So I think what I'll do is I'll just jump right in because I have a bit to go through, and you know, I mean, how much I ramble and stuff like, and sort of stutter and stammer and all the rest of it and get on. So I'm just going to jump right in and sort of show you guys what all I've got. If you've tried any of it yourself, you know, do let me know down below, good, bad or indifferent, and you know, just sort of give your own opinion or feedback, and that there would be much appreciated because it's always good to kind of compare notes. But anyway, let's get started. So I'll start off with the makeup. First thing I picked up is this here. This is the Sleek Face Form Contouring Blush, Contouring and Blush Palette. This here is for fair skin. Let's have a wee look. I shall show you guys. Love the packaging, very nice. And inside, it's pretty much just your kind of three colours. You have your sort of deep contour, your highlight, and then a nice kind of corally sort of pink type blush. So it's really nice, very good for fair skin. I have to say I've only kind of swatched it, and I shall show you a few of the colours. I don't know if you can sort of see that. That's the blushy pink highlight and then the contour. So it's kind of, it's not too heavy, you know, sort of for fair skin and that, because I sort of do find that some of the contours can be pretty deep, and because I am virtually translucent, I think this here is going to be a really nice kind of starter for me. So I am looking forward to trying that. Very quickly, I did pick up another bottle of the Beautifully Matte number 7 foundation. You guys know, I'm sure if you've been reading my blog, how much I love this foundation. If you have sort of normal oily type skin and you're looking for sort of medium to full coverage that lasts all day, definitely give this here a go. I have to say, I actually think this lasts, although it says 14 hours, I actually think that this lasts a lot longer than even the like of the L'Oreal Infallible, which I believe is 24 hours, and it just sits. It's just such a nice foundation. Doesn't feel too heavy, but at the same time you sort of feel like you're wearing makeup. So give it a go. This one is Warm Ivory and I'm wearing it at the moment. Another thing I picked up is the Maybelline Colour Show. This is the sort of 60-second. This is in the colour Pink Party Dress. It's kind of like a rose gold colour. Now I'm wearing it at the moment. That's it there, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, I love these kind of earthy tones, and I do like a wee bit of bling. So whenever I spotted that there, I thought, yep, that's gotta be bought. This here I think was $2.99 in Boots. The contour palette I think was around about sort of £6–7, and the Beautifully Matte, sorry, is about 13. I keep forgetting to tell you guys the prices. So yeah, anyway, really nice nail polish, and if you like a sort of a bit of rose gold kind of shimmer going on, definitely pick that up because it is lovely. Moving on and talking about shimmer, I also picked up, this is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo. This is in number 5, Eternal Gold. I have read so many reviews about the Colour Tattoo, and I have to say they've all been very positive. So I got the gold colour, which I thought would be a nice base and kind of warmish for this time of year. Again, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I've put it in such an awkward place. No, okay. There you go, you'll probably see it my finger a bit better, but it's just such a nice goldy kind of colour. I did wear it the other day and it stayed on for a long time. It's probably one of the first sort of creamy type eyeshadows that I've bought, but I really, really like it. So I think I'm going to have to invest in a few of the other colours. So if you've tried any of the other colours, do let me know which ones are your favourite that I could buy, and that might even go very well with the gold, because I'm really liking it. Moving on then, this is the number 17. This is Eyes, number 17. This is called Enchanted Smoke. Take it out of the thing because it's kind of glaring. And this is really nice too. I'll sort of do a wee quick swatch of that. It's kind of like a greeny colour, and then an antique sort of purple, and a bit of a sort of matte damson type colour, which I think is lovely. That's the three of them there. Again, very, very autumnal type colours. And a nice wee bit of shimmer in there too. So as you can see, they're quite pigmented in that there, and a good bit of colour. So I'm really looking forward to trying them out. I just think they're such nice colours, especially for this time of the year. Another thing I got is the Natural Collection. The Natural Collection. This is the lip lines. Is it there? Just a little lip pencil. And I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know if you can sort of see that, but it's just a kind of nice rose colour. Whenever it goes on, it's kind of like Your Lips But Better type thing. It just sort of brightens up your lips. I'm actually wearing MAC Brave today, and I just have my lips outlined very lightly with this here. So I think it just goes really well with a lot of different sort of shades of lipsticks that I have. It goes really well as well too with Rimmel Asia. Just any of those kind of earthy pinky type tones, it just sits very, very well with, and it's completely buildable. So, you know, whenever you put it on lightly at first, it almost sort of blends in with your lip, or else, you know, the darker you go, obviously, you know, the more pink tones are going to come through. So it's a really good reinvestment. And I think these lip liners are around about $1.99. I mean, they're not much at all, and I love Bits Natural Collection. I just think they have a lot of shades that I tend to sort of go for, those kind of earthy shades. Another thing I picked up is the L'Oreal. This is the Lumi Magique pen, and I have been looking for one of these for ages. Pretty much every Superdrug and every Boots I have went into, these have been sold out. So they're clearly very, very good. I did try the MUA version, which is completely the other end of the scale. I think it's around about $1.99. This here was, I think, about sort of £10 from Boots. But again, I'll just have to sort of see how it goes. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't give you any sort of immediate feedback on it. But sort of give it a wee go there. It's just like a little sort of brush applicator, and again, you just sort of twist the bottom off it, and it kind of dispenses the product into the wee brush, and then you dab it under your eyes. So I've seen this in action. I've seen a couple of reviews, and it looks and sounds fantastic, so fingers crossed. But I have to say, if you're looking for a really good dupe, or you just sort of want to try something out, you don't want to maybe sort of spend £10 on a highlighter, definitely check out the MUA one, because again, I think it's only about $1.99, and it was really, really good, surprisingly good. Another thing I picked up then, this is the Last Shadow. This is from 17. This is a new shade that they have in, and it's called Funfair. I haven't even took the packaging off yet, so I shall give you guys a little swatch. It's kind of like a rosy sort of gold type tone, as you can sort of see. Let's swatch it. Oh, I do like that. That's lovely. Okay, that's it there, guys. So it's kind of, oh, this lighting is just so annoying. Just a really, really nice, I don't know if you can sort of see that. That's just a really nice kind of soft rose gold type colour. It's lovely, and I'm definitely loving those shades at the moment. So yeah, those kind of soft, warm, sort of pinky and sort of damsony type gold tones, all those kind of things, that's what I'm loving right now. and I think that they're perfect for sort of end of summer, beginning of autumn. I just love that kind of transitional type of sort of shade. Anyway, that's all my makeup bits and pieces. Moving on now to bath and body, and I picked up, this is by Treacle Moon, and it's called Warm Cinnamon Nights. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon or aniseed type smells. They're not my thing. But whenever I smelled this here, oh, there's a wee bit squirting out. Oh, it is divine. It really is. It's kind of like a very sweet type sort of cinnamon. It's not overpowering at all. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and I love the wee sort of stories behind this. This is bath and shower gel, by the way, and I think it was sort of £2.99 in Tesco, so it's a huge big 500 mils, so it is. So it's a, you know, it's a huge bottle of it. But listen to this here. We like to create products that you will love to use, scrumptious smells, fabulous textures, and a look that will sit with pride in your bathroom. It's a special little team that makes this Treacle Moon happen. Take Charles Henry Nelson, our rather random garden gnome, whom we consult about all elements of creativity and design. His lilac and yellow knitted socks are unusual but necessary. And there's Matilda Fizzbucket, what a fabulous name, our bubbly chemist who has a cat with turquoise whiskers, and of course me, Dunk and Sarah. I just love quirky wee things like that there, you know, quirky wee stories not there in the back. But yeah, it was the smell that led me to buy this, and I'm really surprised because I'm not a huge cinnamon fan, but I love it. So definitely give that a whiff if you're in Tesco's because it's stunning. Another thing I picked up by Treacle Moon, which was also £2.99, is this huge, let's see sort of what size is that, that's 250 ml. This is the body butter. And I sort of find that a lot of body butters and stuff like that there that I'm finding in drugstores or, you know, just out and about in general are usually sorry, shea butter and sort of coconut and that kind of smell. And those are sort of not smells that I'm hugely, you know, fond of. I just kind of find them pretty sickening after a while because they're everywhere, those kind of smells. But this one here is Raspberry Kiss, and oh my gosh, ooh, that is delightful. It is really, really nice. They also had another one called Honeycomb, and it had like wee bees on the front of it, super cute, and it smelt divine too. I did have a bit of a hard time choosing between Honeycomb and this here, but I thought, well, you know, you don't really get too many raspberry sort of body butter, so I wanted to go with this here. It is gorgeous, so I can't wait to try that. Another thing I spotted as well too, this was last week, and this is the Imperial Leather. This is a new range that they've brought out. It is the sort of sweets type based shower gel, so sorry, it's a shower cream. I did buy Steve the lemon sherbet one, which is currently living in our shower, and it is gorgeous. Again, I'm not a huge fan of lemon, but it is stunning. It's sort of like a fizzy kind of lemonade type smell, beautiful. This is marshmallow, and again, it's very, very sweet. I will say that there, as you would imagine, obviously being marshmallow, but it is lovely. It's really, really, really nice, and I just think it's going to be one of those ones that's just sort of like, you know, fills your bathroom with just a really nice, yummy kind of smell. So sort of between that and the Raspberry Kiss body butter, it will just be a little balm of sweetness in my bathroom this autumn. It really will, so I can't wait for that. Moving on then, and while I was also in Tesco's, I spotted these little wax melts, and of course with it being that time of year, I do love to light my candles and curl up in front of the fire and all the rest of it, and I'm sure you all sort of know I'm a bit of a sort of candle addict, but I do have like a little type sort of melting candle pot type thing, like a sort of wee wax pot that you put a sort of a tea tree light is it underneath. So I thought I would give that a go. I've never tried those kind of wax melts before. I did pick up the sweet vanilla, which is very kind of, it's just a very homely smell, I think, vanilla. It is lovely. I'd have to say my favourite is probably this one, and this is the damson and pomegranate scent. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's so nice. And then the other one then that I spotted is the passion fruit and melon. And again, it's gorgeous. So I think what I'll probably do, my wee sort of Friday nights, which are my, you know, normal sort of spa type nights, where I just sort of chill out and put a face mask and stuff like that on, I'll probably pop a wee wax melt into my burner and just enjoy chilling out. And yeah, they smell gorgeous, so I'm really looking forward to giving them a go. Like I say, I haven't tried a wax melt before, so yeah, it's all very exciting. Then moving on lastly then to stationery, and my diary, I do have a Filofax, but it's quite a small one. It's probably about yawn size, not very big, and I just sort of find it a bit of a struggle to write in. So I popped into Eason's, which for those of you who might not know Eason's, it's a stationery shop over here in Ireland. And I spotted this very bright diary, pink and orange, for £11.99. Now, considering that this is A5, and I had a wee look at the Filofax A5, they were around about the £60, with this being £11.99, much more affordable, and it has pretty much everything I need. It has these like sort of like little plastic inserts, a little ruler, all the pages, and the pages are really big so I can write loads in, and you guys all know how much I love my stationery and how I love to plan my blog posts, blah blah blah. How many times have I told you guys that? But I really like this wee diary. So it's not usually the colour I go for, I will say that there, but it's just so handy, and there's lots of bits and pieces, notes, contacts, those kind of bizarre, again at the back, those sort of like wee wallets. There's everything in it. So it's by Let's, if you can see that. So I'm sure if you don't have a Eason's nearby, I'm sure they're like a WH Smith, and sort of, you know, a few of those other kind of shops would do it. I've had a mind blank whenever it comes to stationery shops, which is very bizarre, but I'm sure they're like a WH Smith and a few other places in that there would do it. Or I suppose you could always look up Let's, Letts, I think it is, Let's Diaries online. So love that. And to go with it, I also bought this is a Pilot friction pen, and this is basically just an erasable pen. I love this. I haven't had one of these before, and it's got like a wee rubber in the top. There we go. So you can pretty much use it as sort of a type of pencil, you know. You make a mistake, you can rub it out, which is such a novelty for me. I know. I don't get out much, do I? And then I also bought then this here from Tesco. So this is 100 index arrows, 40 index tabs, and 60 sticky notes. Okay, yep, I know, I'm totally addicted to post-it notes and things like that there. So I absolutely had to have this, and that is going to go inside my little diary. Yep, so I can keep a sort of a tab on all the pages. I'm so excited. Does anybody else get as excited as I do about writing in a new stationery book or a new diary, especially a new diary, for the very first time? Even filling in the contact page, like your name and all the rest of it. That to me, I just sort of need silence, quietness, peace and all the rest of it, and sort of sit down with a wee cup of tea and just enjoy my nice neat writing at first, and then obviously then by more the end of the year it's going to end up sort of a bit more sort of scrolled. But the good thing actually I love about this diary is that it starts mid-year, which is what had happened with my Filofax when I bought it mid-year. So this here will do me until August 2016, which is fab. Lastly then, I picked up these here. These are large paper clips from Tesco's. They were £1 for a pack of 20 of them. I just think they're such good value. They're huge, and usually I stuff a whole lot of papers and notes and sort of, you know, school bits and pieces as well too to do with Emma in my diary. So I can sort of clamp them all together now using these big, giant, daddy paper clips. There they are. How cool are they? And they're purple. So I think they had a few other colours too as well. So if you're in, lift them because they are really handy. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is my autumnal haul, my sort of new season goodies and all the rest of it. Like I say, if you've tried anything, you know, let me know, you know, leave a wee comment or whatever, or even just say hello anyway. Let me know what you think. obviously in the comments below. Naturally this here will go onto my blog as well as YouTube. So, you know, don't forget you can pop over to my blog, which is www.confettiandcurves.com. And I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you all very soon. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and all the rest of it. And do leave a little link if you have a channel as well. Do leave the link down below so I can go check it out too. Alright, have a super week and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye!